Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow.
These are our keys. As you can see, we have 2 sets of keys. As I said, the property is a duplex, so there are 2 separate entrances. So of course they have their own keys. And as you can see there, my realtor gave me a card, a nice little card, and he's super nice and super generous. And so he got me a gift card for Home Depot. And let's just say he's very, very generous. I'm so grateful for that. All right, y'all, we got the keys. Yay! That's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. I don't know if you guys know this, but when you buy a house, the first thing you need to do is change the locks. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Home Depot. We're gonna grab locks for every single door. Well, not every single door, just the front and the back door. And just for the vacant one. We'll have to redo the whole process once the tenants move out. So we're grabbing keys for the front door and the back door. And then we're gonna have them all changed because the last thing I want right now is squatters. We don't want that. So we're meeting up with our contractor there and he's gonna do everything. Right?
If not, I'm gonna do it.
What he said. So we ended up making it to the house. And as I said, all the locks, especially the front and back door, needs to be changed because you never know who has the keys and it's just safer that way. So we did a little quick tour to make sure that we don't have any unexpected visitors, checked out every single room. And once everything was safe and clear, the contractor got there and he got straight to work. So again, he changed the back door and the front door lock. So now we have brand new keys for both sides. And what I realized is that we have to change a lot of the door handles throughout the house. Okay, today is the next day, Friday morning. Nadia and I, well, we have somebody at the house. We have some people at the house finally installing my chandelier. You guys know that I originally had a very, very large fan, the fan that came with the house. I didn't really like it, so I decided to get a chandelier. Well, that chandelier was too heavy. It was way, way too heavy for the space. And just based on the fact that they told me that it could fall someday, I was not comfortable with that. So I decided to take it out. And so for the longest time, I want to say almost 6 months now, we have not had any lights or chandelier in that living room. It's just been the little rope from the old chandelier just hanging there. So recently, I finally got someone who was reasonable enough to install it. I got a new chandelier and I got someone who's reasonable, like I said, enough to install the new chandelier. I got a lot of quotes for installation, but it was super, super expensive. I'm talking $1,200, $1,500, $1,000, crazy numbers like that, because they keep saying, oh, we got to put up a scaffold, we got to go 2 stories up, the safety part of it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I am not paying $1,000 for chandelier. But anyway, just to put it up. Anyway, we got someone to do it, so they're at the house this morning, and we'll finally have a chandelier. But we're going to get some breakfast. I actually have some free coupons from a festival we went to the other day. Nadia, remember the festival? What was it called? Juneteenth. Yep. So we went to Juneteenth and we got some free coupons for McDonald's, a whole bunch, like breakfast and lunch and free fries and stuff like that. So we're gonna go use it. I'm gonna get coffee, I'm gonna get some breakfast, and we're gonna come back and continue with our day. Are you still serving breakfast?
Yeah, until 10:30 we are.
Okay. Do you serve Happy Meals right now?
No, ma'am. Not till 10:30. The muffin,
Bagel. I'll have 2 of those.
You want 2 bagel meals?
Yes.
2 medium coffees, okay? Anything else?
So they just told us we cannot use more than 1 coupons at a time. So I'm gonna use 1 and then I'll pay for the rest of the breakfast for everybody else.
How about you?
Hi. Thank you. Yep.
Tuesday.
Yep. 1 second.
Have a good day.
You too. We got our breakfast. Okay, so we couldn't get Nadia's food because they're not gonna start serving it till about what time?
10:30.
10:30. Yeah, so we have to wait a little bit. It's about, you know what time it is?
Yeah.
What time it is?
10:24.
Yep. It's 10:24, so we have a few more minutes and then we can get back in the line. Oh, she got her iPad too. What do you want? What do you want from McDonald's?
Happy Meal.
Happy Meal? What kind?
Extra fries, 6-piece nuggets, and apple juice, and honey mustard.
Yeah?
And buffalo barbecue.
Buffalo? That's the first time you're getting that? Okay, well, you heard her order. That's what she normally gets from McDonald's. So, yeah, we have a few more minutes and then we can get her food and then we can head back home. I'm excited to go back home to see what they have going on with the chandelier. Oh, and she got a coloring book. Where'd you get the coloring book from?
From the bank.
The bank? There was this nice lady at the bank who thought Nadia was cute. And so she was like, here, girl, I got something for you. And they spoiled her, too. They gave her popsicles, right?
Yeah.
Sucker, coloring book. They were really nice to you, huh?
Yeah.
I'm going to put the cream and sugar in my coffee as I wait to get her stuff. My mom just called me. She went for a walk. She likes to walk around the neighborhood. And we also have a trail right behind our house, and it's very long. It's probably like 6 miles long. It wraps around multiple neighborhoods or multiple housing developments, but you can walk around the actual neighborhood, like the houses. So that's what she does, because she doesn't like to go walk on the trail by herself, even though there's people there all day, every day. But she likes to be in the neighborhood where there are houses and she can see people every few minutes. They're putting the lights up. I'm excited to go back and see what it looks like. I got so tired of seeing that place looking empty, so I'm ready to have something there. As far as the duplex, we're going to do a house tour, an empty house tour. So I don't know if I told you guys this. So I have tenants in the second duplex. So a duplex is 2, right? For those of you who don't know, a duplex is 2 houses joined together. And that's what I just purchased. So one side is vacant, so it's empty. They did some renovations in there, some upgrades, but I personally want to take it up a notch. What are you doing? Showing your iPad? You're so silly. I personally want to take it up a notch. So I want to upgrade it further. And I'll tell you guys all of the stuff that I want to do. And the other side, we have tenants there. So since I own the building now, they're going to start paying rent to me. However, they're only there for 2 months, which is fine because their rent is really, really low right now. And they have lived there for 12 years. And for those 12 years, the owner owned the building, so she didn't have to pay mortgage on anything. And so she never really raised the rent. But when she did, it was really small. But for me, It wouldn't make sense to keep the rent as it is right now because of how much I owe and my insurance and taxes and things like that. So I would have to increase the rent. But that is not even why they're moving. They love it there. My realtor and I were talking to the tenants, and he said they've lived there for 12 years. And it's like living in a postcard. That's what he said, because everything is so walkable. You have downtown, you have all the fancy restaurants, you have all the beautiful things, and you can just literally walk to it. And so they were really sad about moving. The reason they're moving though is because, and I hate to say this, but the last property manager was not very communicative with them. They just told them that the building was being sold. Never asked them if they wanted to stay longer or if they would like to increase or be okay with the rent increasing or anything like that. So they felt like they had to hurry up and move. And because they're aware that the process takes about 30 to 60 days, they hurried up and got another place. So I was talking to them yesterday, and they said that's really why they're moving, because they're in contract with a house right now in a suburb, but they love the city life and they love just living in the city. But I say that to say those tenants are going to leave, which it works out because I can do the things I want to do with the vacant side as the tenant live on the other side and pay me rent, and then I can do that side once they move out, and I can have the other side hopefully rented. And I'm going to tell you guys again the ideas that I have for the other side. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing, and I cannot wait to share that with you guys. But yeah, so that's what we're waiting for. So even when we do go and do the tour, you're only going to get to see the vacant side, but it's a duplex and the other side is identical. The only thing I will say is the side that has tenants, of course, is not empty. So that's not the side that they made pretty to put on the market. And they also live there, so they have a lot of stuff that they have accumulated over the years. So that side, I'm assuming, needs a lot more work than the other side, if that makes sense. So again, that's all fine, because for the first month, which is free, that's what happens when you buy a house. The first month is free, and I can use that month, which is this month, to just do all the things I need to do quick and get it ready. And then once the other side is ready, I'll also get rent from that side, because I now own the building and they still have to pay me July rent. I don't know when you guys are going to see this, but this is July 2026, and so they have up to the 5th, I think, to pay their rent, and now they have to pay rent to me. So I'll just save that and add it up to whatever I have to upgrade, update, and renovate that side.
Past 10:30.
It's past 10:30. What time is it now?
10:31.
There you go. It's 10:31. Nadia is shy, y'all. That's why she talks like that. She does not talk like that when the cameras are not on. She goes like this all day, asking me 10 million questions. But when the cameras are on, are you shy? Take that as a yes. Look at this nut here. The people are still working on the light. It's taking longer than we thought it would, but it's a pretty sleek design. I really like the design. It's much simpler, and it's more, I feel like it's more modern / contemporary. It's not your traditional chandelier. It's different. I wanted something very different. I had a traditional one there, and that was the one that was too heavy, and I really didn't like it because it was too typical. You know what I mean? But this one I like. Hi, Missy. Every time the camera gets on her, she acts shy. All right, this is our new light. It's so pretty, and it's less heavy. Like I said, once I was told that the last chandelier was heavy, I could not, like, my conscience wouldn't let me keep that thing up there, because just in case anything ever happened to it, I would not forgive myself. So safety first. Yes, it was a little bit expensive to do this and to go this route. I just feel so much better. Once the light was up, we realized that the windows needed to be cleaned because now we were looking up at it. So this good fella decided to clean the windows, and he did an amazing job. He has, you know, a lot of tools that I think he got from Amazon, and he can clean the windows, the tall ones, the short ones, anything. But yeah, this is what the new light looks like. I can see why the other people were quoting it so high, because it is very, very high up. But I feel like if you really know what you're doing, it's easy. Like the professionals know what they're doing, and it's easy to do for them. And I always do my research on multiple people before I pick a guy to do something, because sometimes some people just overcharge for things when they think that you don't know what's going on. Anyway, while we had the guys here, I decided to change the light in my brand new closet, and thankfully he was able to do it. So I already had the light. I got it from Amazon. This is a chandelier, which means it has a fan and it's also a chandelier. So him and his wife wasted no time getting to this one. They put it up within 30 minutes and it was done, and it looked amazing. I'm super happy that now I have all the lights that I've always wanted to change. This is what it looks like. He did an amazing job. He's just trying it out to see if the power is still working, all the switches, things like that. And by the way, I have the full closet tour coming up. I'm going to be showing you guys that in an upcoming video. Okay, y'all, I don't know if the camera is doing it justice, but this is what the light looks like. It is so pretty. It's very different. I'm trying to give you all different angles, but yeah, it's very different, but very pretty. I was looking for something that's not typical. I wanted something different from your usual chandelier, and I feel like this is it. It's very modern, very different. It's just like the piece of glass. I don't even know how they created this, but it's like the piece of glass just hanging from the middle thing. Each by itself. And the cool thing is, while I'm here, let me show you guys. So this is one color. It changes color. So this is color number 1. It's like a warm tone. When you turn it off, this is what it looks like. It almost looks like nothing's there. See how cool that looks? So it's not over dramatic, overpowering. And then when you turn it back on, this is like a more daylight look. So it doesn't look good with these lights. And then when you turn it off, you turn it back. That's the third look. So 1, 2, 3. Again, you can change the color, the setting, and all of that. I really like it. And then up here, this is the new light. So you guys know that I really like the fan in here. I was kind of hesitant about changing the light, but I knew I needed a chandelier in here, something that pops more. But the great thing about this chandelier is that it is also a fan. So this is what you call a fandelier. Let me show you the details. Look how pretty this is. The little crystal balls. Oh my goodness. They did a phenomenal job. I'm gonna show you guys what these lights look like during the night, but yeah, amazing. I think I did an amazing job choosing it. So let's put the fan on. So that's what it looks like on, and I'm so sorry there's a glare, but that's what it looks like on. This is the remote. It comes with a remote, so you can turn it on, turn it off, put the fan on. And the fan has levels, so you can do high, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's levels to it. I really wanted a fan in here because, like I said, I'm gonna be doing a lot of filming in here now, and I don't wanna be hot, you know, because sometimes when you're filming certain videos, you have to put on a lot of lights, and I don't wanna be hot when I'm filming my videos. So this is gonna work out really nicely. Here's another angle. So you can turn the light off and just keep the fan on. I hate that when the light is on, you can't really you don't see the full effect, but this is it right here. This is real pretty. Very pretty. Yeah, I'm impressed. So I love it. All right, family, if this is what the empty closet looks like, we did a lot of work to get here. So come back for the full closet tour and where I got everything from. So this is gonna be a series. Come back next time for the empty house tour. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye. And make sure to subscribe.